The I-15 core project in Utah County is now about 50% complete. Work is underway along the entire 24-mile project corridor and is on schedule for completion in December 2012. 10 freeway interchanges will be rebuilt or modified as part of I-15 core. One of those is the American Fork 500 East interchange, which will need to close for several weeks to be completed. The I-15 core project team limits ramp and interchange closures as much as possible to reduce inconvenience to the public, but some closures are necessary to build new structures and roadway.
Over on the west side you see some piping going in, some drainage systems and that. We're getting a lot of that work taken care of. We're also doing it on the east side. We're getting those taken care of now prior to the close. When we make the closure, as you know, from American Fork Main Street, these two bridges will work in sync together, and there will be a crossover that'll happen. In order for us to make that crossover at the end of both bridges, we have to shut the traffic away from it and allow us the time to go in there and put down the asphalt, then put down the concrete, and then put the barriers in, the signals and everything, so that when we open it back up, it is a usable bridge with control on it, so that people don't get confused which way they're going to be going.
This area of I-15 was originally constructed in the 60s, and so we've got infrastructure out there that's approaching 50 years of age, and so again we have to look at that too. So it's really age and also the need for future volumes. The current interchange that's at 5th East and American Fork will not handle the volumes that will be there in the future. So when we're planning an investment like this, we have to look to the future. So that's why it has to be reconstructed.
The interchange will be constructed as a diverging diamond interchange, or DDI, like the new interchange at Pioneer Crossing.
The concept of the DDI is that it really makes those left-hand turn movements, which are often heavy movements because they're getting onto the freeway, they're a traffic user getting onto the freeway, it really enhances the flow of those movements, and consequently it improves the flow of the entire interchange.
While the interchange is closed, UDOT has plans in place to help drivers get where they want to go.
Pioneer Crossing is a very good alternative if you're coming from the north, or if you're coming from the south. Pleasant Grove Boulevard would be another alternative to get you to your new destination. The state has been coordinating with all of the local jurisdictions up and down the corridor to get the signals operational from a central control system, and we have access to that system here at our local office, and we work in cooperation with the local governments and our Central Traffic Operations Center in Salt Lake City. In addition to that, we have a camera system that's tied to our operations center where we can monitor the traffic flows and make adjustments on the fly as necessary.
Once the 500 East interchange is complete, it will provide improved access between I-15 and American Fork. Employing the latest advances in materials and technology, it will provide a safe, smooth ride for drivers for decades to come.
Again, this whole concept of a DDI really, I think, shows that UDOT really does try to be a transportation leader in innovation. That's one example. We've got a new interchange type that we're employing. I think it's that trying to lead in innovative techniques, trying to deliver our projects in the most effective, efficient way.
Please visit udot.utah.gov/I-15 core. You can also follow the project on Facebook or Twitter.